Our dad was a lot of things. For one thing, he was humble. Born on a Ford farm in Dearborn, Michigan, his beginnings were very simple. He had 9 brothers and sisters, and we know they didn't have it easy. But they were clearly loved a lot, because you can't give away what you don't have. And our dad's love and generosity were boundless. Our dad was the bravest man we knew. When he was just 20 years old, he left his family to fight in World War II. He served in the European Theater of Operations under General George S. Patton. He fought the Battle of the Bulge, World War II's bloodiest battle. He never talked much about it, though. He was also very smart. Our hero, our dad, came back from the war, took one look at this beauty, and he never let her go. He called her Nain. Together, they started a family. Jeff came along first, then Craig. A few years later, they had me, and then sweet Suzanne. In 1952, Dad dug the foundation for a safe, warm house to raise us. For nearly 65 years, he lived, loved, and finally died there. There was no place Dad would rather be than 88 South Big Street. He was a hard worker. He often worked 2 jobs at once, and in the end, his rough hands told quite the story. After World War II, Dad worked at the Ford River Rouge complex as a dispatcher. In the 1950s, he served as a Belleville, Michigan police officer, and later, he owned and operated Belleville Stabnau Sinclair Station. In 1969, Dad went to work for American Airlines until he retired in 1995 at the age of 72. As I say, he loved to work, but mostly around his home. If he wasn't blowing snow or cleaning his pool or fixing a car or working on his garden, he just wasn't happy. To him, it was fun. He liked to have a good time. Dad made everyone who entered his home feel like they were the most important person on earth. No one ever left 88 South Big Street hungry or thirsty. But most importantly, our dad was kind. He always put children first. They ate before he ate. Oh, I could go on and on. Dad loved so much about life. He lived for Christmas, still finding the strength to dress up as Santa on his very last one. Cars were a lifelong obsession for Dad. And he loved growing his vegetables and feeding the wild birds. He was immensely proud of his boys, his girls, and their families. But most of all, he loved his Nain, 100% until the end. Here's to you, Dad. We love you. We miss you. God bless you.